Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a planner update and check-in. I filmed March's plan with me and like setup and everything for it, but I didn't get around to editing it and uploading it for you guys, so I'm sorry about that. But I do have a planner check-in updates video, so I'm excited to film and update you guys because I feel like there's a lot but not a lot to catch you guys up on, so I'm excited to do this. I guess we'll start off with, I went to Daiso today and I picked up some new stickers because I was needing to get some new stickers because I ran out, and I got some. So I'll show you guys what I got, but before I show you guys what I got, I took you guys shopping with me at Daiso and showed you guys all the cute little things that I like to pick up from there. If you have one near you, I'll insert that little shop with me right here at Daiso. And if you guys don't want to watch the little shop with me, I'll leave a timestamp right here so you guys can skip to see what I actually got from Daiso. How cute this is. It's a 2025 diary. Has all the months, and then in the back you just have some blank paper. Only a couple pages though, but it feels really good. Look how cute. This is perfect for tracking. This is like a perfect tracking calendar, which I love. And they have so many different little characters and everything. That is the cutest thing ever. I don't need it, so I'm not going to buy it, but I love that. And then they also have these little magnetic page holders, which I love. And then here are just some more keychains and stuff. But I love these. I think these are so cute. These are little point markers, sticky notes, so you can put in your planner. Love that. And then there's a whole bunch here. This is where I got my dot marker from. The color dots, I have this one, and I absolutely love them. They're just so cute. And they're all here. And here is also where I have the mild liners. I get my friction erasable stuff from here too. Love. I've been trying to look for a new pencil pouch because mine just currently is not it, but I feel like we have one at the house, but the ones that I keep pulling out I don't like, so I think I might pick one up today, but we'll see which ones I like because none of these are really calling my name. Right here is more mild liners. They have the friction 0.5. I love these. These are my favorite pens ever. And they have more over here, which I love. Now this is my favorite section, looking at all the cool notebooks. I love these. You could put them. There's just a bunch of blank notebooks. This one's lined. And I love all the different sizes. This is what, like A5. This is like a pocket size, which I'm obsessed with. There are more here, more composition books. This one, a little memo pad is right here. This is the cutest thing ever. It's a mini little notebook. A7. Oh, no, I have no other interest in this section, so.
What about your sticker section?
That is true too. But now this is what I came here to get, some stickers. I think these are so pretty. They're like little drinks for spring. I found this set. This one's like a green one. This was the one I already had. That's pretty cute. I think I'm gonna take these two, but I'm gonna keep looking. This one's cute too. So here we have these little decals. So cute. I love every little icon. I think that's the cutest. They currently have out their cherry blossom stuff. Look at all the cute cherry blossom washi tape. I'm obsessed with everything. They have such cute stickers. I love. So we could go ahead and get started. So this is a little like clip ruler that my mom actually bought. Let me open this. That my mom actually bought. She was trying to find a ruler for herself for work, and she ended up accidentally keeping this in her cart. I'm kind of glad that it happened because this ended up actually being a really cool purchase. So it's basically just a little clip, and I was thinking this would be really cool for my weekly pages to just pop that in there. And also it's just straight edge ruler, so if I need it I could just go ahead and make my little tables or anything. So this is the first thing that I got, which I'm super excited for, and it's very, very light, so I love that. And then Next are the stickers that I picked up because I was needing some new stickers. So I saw this flake sticker. I had no idea what it was. So I picked up a pack. These are what come in the pack. I think they're super cool. Me and my sister were really interested because I went with my sister. And we were really curious on what these were. And basically, they're just little transparent stickers that have a plastic backing. They're a little bit of a thicker sticker. So basically, it's just a nice little peely sticker. And as you guys know, I've been loving transparent stickers, so I'm super happy to use these. And it comes in a cute little variety pack, so I have a lot to get me through. Super excited about those. And then also I found these super cute die cut stickers. I loved these little icons, specifically these little balloons for like birthdays, roses. I loved these little birds. The bows were adorable, and I believe 2 come in this pack. Yeah, 2 sheets tracing die cut seals. I'm super excited to use. This is my first time seeing them there, so can't wait to pop these into the planner during the week. And then I found this green color. This would have been perfect for St. Patrick's Day, but it's fine. This is the same sheet that I got last time back in, I think it was January. And it's in green. It's a green little colorway. So I thought this would be super cool to plan out another spread in green with the same stickers. And lastly, I picked up these beautiful little food stickers. There's like cakes, lollipops, desserts, like anything you could think of. I just thought they were so cute. And I kind of had like a green theme today, I guess. Yeah, I just thought they were absolutely the cutest thing. Like this little tea right here is so cute. And yeah, I was like, these are definitely coming home with me. So those are the sticker packs that I picked up and the little ruler. So now let's jump into some planner updates in the actual planner. So as you guys can see, big planner update. I added stickers to my front cover. I'm absolutely obsessed with this front cover. Like, it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, I love it. So my school has like these little vendors that come on campus and like sell some stuff. And I saw the vendor like on Monday, and I was like, oh my God, I would love to go pick up some stickers. And so they were selling them for $4. So I was like, you know what, let me pick up a few and add them so I can add them to my planner. And I'm obsessed. So these are the 5 that I got. I have here this little Labubu, which I'll get into later. This little floral. I have a Sunny Angel sticker. This one's super cute. And then this another floral. And then these stickers I already had from my Happy Planner set. So I just added those little hearts and stars in, which I think looks super cute. And then I love how the gold and the rose gold complement each other with the charm. I'm obsessed. And then on the back, my friend actually designed these little stickers back here, which is so amazing, so cool. And she gave me some, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. They're definitely going in my planner. So we have the little chips, and then we have a little mental health machine with different little gumballs of different. I also picked up some fake Labubus, Lafufus from the vendor as well, and it got to a point where they knew me. They're like, oh my God, the girl that comes with the sunglasses. They were like, we hope that you get the one that you want. And I was like, thank you so much. It was this little married couple. They were so cute. Yeah, so they knew me because I literally bought 3 for me, and then I bought 1 for my sister. So I have some Lafufus, and I love how fake they are. Like, I think it just adds to the humor, like how fake they actually look, which is very funny. So yeah, let's get into the planner, I guess. Now, no updates really here. I guess I should take out this little ruler, that I had in here, which was the ruler that I used to use. But I guess I don't need it anymore, but we'll just leave it in there. It doesn't hurt to have 2. No updates here. I guess the biggest update for the month of March has really been just these habit trackers and also making this 4-quad like layout, I guess. I have a section for homework, to-dos, other, and my habits. And I've been doing this almost all month, I guess. Yeah, I've been doing this for about the past 4 weeks. Yeah, so it's been about a month since I started this, and it's been working out great for me. It's more of a routines habit tracker, so I put what I do in my routine, and I track what I do because, yeah. And then, so this is like a routines habit tracker, so that's there. And then here is the monthly spread for March, since you guys didn't get to see it. Here it is in its glory. It was very much a mishmash of the stickers that I had left. And then here was the first week of March. Here's how that ended up going. And there's the first week of March. That's how that ended up going. Not too much happening here, but I guess I'll set up the following week with you guys because today is Sunday and I have some new stickers to use. So let's go ahead and decorate this spread, and also let's do a little bit of planning as well because that's what I need to get up to. So this is the last week of March, yeah, because then the first starts, and then I'll do a little April plan with me. And I'm just gonna throw in some things I need to get done. I think we're gonna use this sticker. No, I feel like using this one. Let's go ahead and use this one today. I feel like it's already a mishmash of everything, so we're gonna start this now. Let me grab highlighter, since these are pretty neutral. I think we'll do gray and brown, but I want a color too. We'll do orange. We'll stick with orange since I have an orange highlighter in my backpack. We'll do that. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. And this is what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it to mark the page of the week. So that way I can just flip to it and it's going to be here. Instead of using my little page flags. Even though I do really love the page flags. Situation. I guess we'll use the actual ruler. We're going to go ahead and mark this down the middle. I'm going to use the brown one. Whoa. And then we're also going to just add in the highlight bar at the top. My highlighter is being weird. You guys see that weird line? Anyways, we're going to now grab my sign brush pens. I feel like everything goes out the window once I start picking out colors and stuff because it just doesn't end up going well. Alright, we're going to add in homework, to-do, habits, and other. Here, I just like to make sure it's a little bit dry before I start, so I'm going to do down here. And we're going to write in habits. I feel like my B's always come out so big. Okay, and then homework and to-do. Cute, cutesy cutesy. Okay, now we can start with the habits. I'm going to do blue today. One thing about my habit tracker is I'm never going to know. I'm never going to know what's happening. Let's do AM. I'm going to set you guys down so you guys can hear.
I do my skincare, I brush my teeth, makeup, and makeup. And then we're going to add in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We're going to go ahead and just make a clean line. Nice. And I love how, now that I'm actually thinking about it, I really love how not thick it really is, like the ruler, and it's also very light and easy to control, which I was not expecting to enjoy that much, so that's good. Sometimes I just prefer to do the lines on my own. Okay, and here we'll go back in. Sometimes it's just easier just to get these little lines in rather than using a ruler and then use the ruler for the big ones. Okay, perfect. That's in, and then we're going to put in PM just to make sure I'm keeping up with my routines, because I remember not doing it on a Sunday, and sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear me. I remember not doing it on a Sunday, and I was like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? It's kind of scary, but we did it.
I brush my teeth, I do skincare, I put on my pajamas, I do my journal, and my habits.
It's so funny how I do habits here and habits here, but this is like a bigger habit, which I feel like I try to go a little bit faster because it's like, who wants to watch me make boxes weekly, on a weekly basis? And it's like, sometimes I don't even want to do this myself, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I really feel like it does help me. It may not seem like it's helping me, but I feel like it really does. Because again, like I said, I tried it. And I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? Ma'am, what are we doing? Okay, now for the fun part, let's add in some stickers. Whoa. Oh, this one's pretty. I feel like they are big though for this planner. I feel like these are going to be good for my journal, because I do give myself a sticker every time I journal, so that might be fun. Maybe moving these into my journal. They're beautiful though. I feel like they do add to this. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, that's a book. That's so cute. Oh my god, these are adorable. Okay. Oh my god. I'm messing all of them up. Okay, those are, I think, or all what were in the... Oh my god, this is so cute. And then this one's like a little book. Love. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this one. Definitely using this one. I feel like that one's skinny enough too. I like this one. I like the book though. Okay, I like these three so far. I'd also try not to go overboard with the stickers, because again, I do need space to write. On this column, I like to put in any major events that are happening, and then throughout the day, obviously I'll have something to do, and that's usually what gets filled in on this column. Homework, I like to keep separate in here, so all the things that are due and then I need to get done that week for homework that's due. To-do lists are just things that come up that I need to get done or that get put into somewhere else, like a master to-do list if I don't get to it. And then others just brain dump notes. So that's how I use this layout. Let me grab this. Look at how beautiful that is. So pretty. I think I'm going to put it in the center right here. I have not put a sticker over here on this side yet. Oh, I love that. And I love the texture of it. It feels nice. And then we're going to do one. I usually do one in the center. The book's going to have to hold off. We're going to do one in the center. These are pretty big. We'll do one on the weekend. I feel like the weekend's going to be good to add it to a little filler spot. You know what? I haven't put any at the top over here. I feel like I'm willing to take the risk and put it up there. Even though I know I'm going to have a busy day tomorrow. I feel like it's fine. It's fine. Also, I had to stop the recording halfway through because my memory card filled up. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I really need to pick up some new memory cards or some more. Because at this point, I have like I have this, my V10, I have my M50, my M200, my GoPro. I adore cameras, but I have to remember that they need memory cards and you can't just keep reusing the same ones in different cameras. So I might need to pick some up soon. But yeah, I had to stop and then go again. Should we put it here? I think we're gonna have to get really close to the edge. Perfect. Love that. Okay, now that we've done with this, let's do some planning. Tomorrow, I know that I'm going to Ulta with my sister to go return some stuff, so I'm gonna add that in there. I usually don't add in my schedule. My schedule goes into my Google Calendar. I have 2 projects due on Wednesday and Thursday. So I have 2 days to really get them locked in. I'm halfway through on both of them, so it's really just going home and locking in and finishing everything. So while I think about that, I'm going to put these away so that they don't get messy and fly everywhere. These would also be really great for my junk journal as well. I just love the browns and everything, so I thought that would be really pretty to add into here. Because I think this week's going to be very gloomy, and then this week it was pretty warm. So let's see here. Move everything in here. Sometimes I use this pen, sometimes I don't. For the past, not last week, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, I've been using this pen religiously and I've been obsessed, but I've been craving something new, as a stationery lover does. It's not a Pilot G2, it actually has a Pentel Energel. I'm almost done with it in here. It's 0.5 millimeters, so that's what I'm currently using for the pen that is happening. So I'm gonna clear off my table so that I can start working. So I can start writing everything down, because this is usually when I clean up and actually lock in. And the highlighter, I usually like to highlight what's major events that are happening that week, so I'm going to use the orange highlighter and keep that out. I didn't end up using the gray one. I could take this off because I'm not going to be needing it anymore. And let's go ahead and get planning, and then projects that are due. Label project due and title sequence due. And then correlating to both of those, for label project, I need to go print. I need to actually print labels, and then also I need to get them cut out and onto the bottle. And then for the title sequence, I need to add in all the names for the actors and everything. So title sequence, add in names. And then I also need to make sure the timing is good on that. And then timing for typography. I also have a more detailed list in my sketchbook of like what I really need to get done, but those are like the major things. Tonight I still have to do this stuff, so that can be lecture response. I do have that's due on Tuesday. Extra response papers due, project label due, title sequence, and I think that is all. Let me go back. Okay, I think that is all for this week. Anything that I have planned so far. Yeah. So that is all that is going on this week. Not a lot, but it's basically the 2 projects, and then after that, spring break starts on Friday for me. Because, yeah, so I think now I need to, this week I also really want to plan out, maybe on Friday, I want to plan out my spring break bingo card that I'm making. So I need to get that done, because I feel like I don't want to let that week go to waste. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add it into here, but I'm probably going to want to do it on Thursday. We'll just add it into here because I don't know which day I want to do it yet. Make spring break. Make spring break bingo list. And I think that is all here. So that is this week in my new planner. That's nice. What else? Is there anything else I need to add for this plan with me? Now let me highlight all of these. And let me actually finish my to-do lists for today so it doesn't carry over. That. And that is all. I'm just kidding, I'm not done yet. I need to go through my monthly reflection. I have scrapbook. This month I have been keeping my scrapbook. I could do that. I don't care. Everything. Okay, I just need to get 4 things done on my monthly reflection. Or actually, I should just call it a monthly checklist because I'm only reflecting once, which is actually writing the reflection for the month. I should probably retitle this for April, but that's for another day. We're gonna add in, and we're gonna put finish off March's tasks. That's probably gonna be towards the end of the week. It's called a reset list. That's what it's called. I was sitting here, I was like, what is it called? It's called a reset list. Let me add that into there. Also, I've been keeping sticky notes back here. I have a list of journal prompts because sometimes when I'm sitting in class, I think of a nice journal prompt that I want to write about, but obviously haven't had any since. And then this is just another sticky note, which I should put in the back here. And also a list that I want to make in the back of the book. So some fun day ideas I could do with myself, the spring break checklist, and then reset list. And then that is all. I can't believe we're already in week 13, which is crazy. And we're in the 3rd of the month. Okay, that is all for this little planner check-in update hangout with me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.